He did that to the last one. She got really mad.
You know better! You better have a goddamn apology!
Listen, it's not the first time he's done it, all right? That's all. He's copping to it, but yeah. That makes your beehole clench, doesn't it, when you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
When I play that,
Every
yeah.
single time.
As it should, frankly. It makes mine clench, and I met her one time.
I laugh, but
PTSD.
I do feel bad because every girl has had a crazy moment.
Bite off his penis.
Every guy has too.
Yeah.
And hers was aired.
I've just never had. I've never been that person.
Neither have I.
I've never been
man.
driven to that. I mean, not like. I don't think. Maybe.
Mine are
Not certainly not anything that's been recorded for evidence.
Nothing where you've left a voicemail.
Right. It's only anecdotal that somebody might be able to throw me under the
Yeah,
bus.
I don't think I've ever. There's no audio of me doing it, thank God. But I
for sure have.
I've just made a fool of myself in past relationships.
You've cried like on people's doorstep and you just sat on their porch till they were like, I'm not leaving here till you come out.
I've done the thing
Oh,
where
I had that. I
I
had somebody
tried
camp
to
out.
physically stop someone from leaving, like grab onto their leg.
Oh, you're the worst.
Yeah.
The leg.
Yeah,
I can see blocking a doorway, grabbing the leg.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
It's like high school.
Like she's a toddler. No, that's not high school. That's a toddler. Like, Daddy, don't go to work.
I was gonna
please."
say, you say high school like that's an explanation or an excuse.
Oh yeah, it's not an excuse. I'm just saying that's the time frame
Okay,
we're
paint
working
this
with.
picture for me.
Oh, man.
Okay, grab the leg. So this is a high school beau.
This is the guy that took my virginity, and I found out.
You found it later on?
And you were trying to have him stick around so you could get it back.
No, I found out later.
Where'd you put it?
I found out after we had hooked up for the very first time that he had been cheating on me.
Right, you've mentioned this.
And then he broke up with me, and then he told me we were gonna get back together in like 5 years. Like, who says that? But
he had goals. He had a 5-year plan.
Yeah, okay.
That's good.
But I was absolutely devastated because it was a lot for me to do that and to lose my virginity to this guy. And I mean, he was like my high school sweetheart, like my world.
You found out he was cheating, or he told you so he could cut you loose?
He told me he was cheating and then told me he wanted to be single because he wanted to keep cheating.
Which is redundant, yeah.
Yeah. So I just remember having like basically a temper tantrum on the floor, just crying and whatever. And then he was like, I gotta go. Like, I can't deal with this, blah, blah, blah. And I literally held onto his leg while he tried to walk out of my bedroom.
So not only were you holding onto his leg, because it'd be one thing if he was standing there, he dragged you across the floor trying
I
to
had
walk.
red burn. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep. Now, years later, he's a physical trainer at a gym that my mom works out at, and he constantly asks my mom about me.
Of course.
I get the last laugh, but I will never forget being dragged across my bedroom floor.
Hey, how's your daughter, the leg grabber? She's still nursing that Hep C I gave her?
No, I actually saw him. I saw him like years later, like maybe 5 years later at a funeral. Our friend Jake was killed in Afghanistan, our mutual friend. And I saw him at the funeral, and the dude was trying to pick me up at the goddamn funeral. And I'm like, no, man.
Well, that's when people are
No.
sad. That's a good move.
Yeah.
It's Will Ferrell in old school.
But I told him then, even
Or
though I
Wedding
was
Crashers.
really
Crashers, yeah.
pathetic about the whole being dragged across the floor thing, I told him then, I said, if you break up with me now, we're not going to get back together 5 years down the road.
You know that hypothetical conversation, hey, if time travel were real, who would you go back in time and meet? And people go, Jesus or Hitler. High school Erika is who I would try. I go, beep, boop, beep, bop, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Oh, no.